welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we are doing a massive closet clear out. This is so long overdue. If you are anything like me, then you might have a closet full of clothes that you don't wear. And this is my main closet in here. This is in our bedroom. And I was just finding that when I was going to figure out what I was going to wear for the day, picking out an outfit, I felt like it was almost a memory game where I had to remember, okay, what skirts do I have in what colors and what fabrics, and would this go with this? It's literally like a memory game if things aren't all laid out right in front of you. And I have things in my closet hanging up. I have folded storage up here. I have drawers over here. I have drawers under the bed, and then I also have a little bit of hanging space on my garment rack in the office room, which I usually film in. And then, and I have a little bit right here. So needless to say, my clothes are in all different parts of the apartment. And that's because we live in a New York City apartment. Storage space is at a premium. What I figured though is that even when I am going into a drawer, say like this bottom drawer on the right over here is all of my skirts. For the current season at least, there's just so many that it's hard to choose, and I'm in such an out of sight, out of mind person that if I don't see it right away, I forget that it exists. So now that it's springtime, I figured we could do a spring clean, and I wanted to make this video as a motivation for you if you feel like you also need to do a bit of a closet clear out, a new spring season refresh. Then this can be some motivation and some inspiration if you want to do the same. And maybe you could put this on in the background while you're just clearing out your closet, and we can do it together. So I have some piles over here. I've already started a couple months ago actually on just putting away some clothes that I'm going to donate. So I'm going to make a pile for donation, which I'll bring to Goodwill. A pile for clothes that I'm not wearing because they don't fit right, so if they need to be altered, then I will put them in the alter bag. And if it's something that I don't want to spend the money to alter and it's just maybe it shrunk in the wash or something and I'm holding on to it for no good reason, then I'll put it in the donation pile. And I think that's it. Oh, maybe a sell pile, but the sell will only be if it's something that's actually really nice that I think someone else would want, such as like a Love Shack fancy coat, or I don't know, maybe like an Odd Muse piece or something that I feel like people would actually want. I'm gonna be ruthless, you guys. I am actually going to really think about, is this something that I have worn? From left to right in my closet right now, we have sweaters, cardigans, blouses, dresses is most of it, and then blazers, jackets, and then shoved into this corner is everything I own that's black, which is just so funny. I feel like it just messes with the aesthetics. So, and I really don't wear black that often. There's only like specific occasions in which I'd wear black. So I'm like, oh, let me go to the corner that has all of my black clothes. I'm going to start from left to right and just be ruthless and start making piles.
Honey, I got what you want. Give me all of your love, 'cause it's burning hot. It's what you do to me, babe, I can guarantee.
So far I actually feel like I have a pretty decent pile of things. I've just gone through all of my sweaters and tops and then just got started on the dresses, but this is a maybe pile of things I just need to take a second look at. But over here I feel like I've gotten rid of a significant amount of things that I just didn't wear this winter that I really just shouldn't hold on to for any reason, or like this, which is just too small. It shrunk in the wash, unfortunately. Yeah, things that I love though, like that are nice. This is a Rouge piece. This is Freddie's brand, the British YouTuber. This is, I think, yeah, I got this in France. This is St. James Atelier. It's actually really nice. And then as far as the maybes go, I have this blue top that Oh, maybe I don't know if I should hold on to this as a nostalgia thing, but maybe not actually. This is the shirt that I wore on my very first day working in New York City. This was besides my internship. After my internship, my first real job, my first day, I wore this, and my best friend actually, who was my maid of honor at my wedding, we went to college together, and her also first day of her first job in New York City what happened to be the same day as mine, and so we met afterwards for a drink, and we worked not too far from each other, so we met after work for a drink together to celebrate, and she showed up also wearing a blue shirt like this. And I don't know, it had been such like a long, hard time. I'm gonna get emotional about all these clothes I'm getting rid of, but I don't know, I just feel like clothes always have a story to them. Yeah, I don't know, it was just like a full circle moment for us because it took us so long, and it was such a hard journey to find that first job in New York and like make that move. So I feel kind of nostalgic about this. However, I think what does make me feel good about passing on my clothes is that someone else can give it a new life. Maybe there's someone else who is shopping at the Goodwill and they find this and they wear this to their first job. So you just never know. I don't know. It could also just get thrown in a pile. Who knows what could happen to it, but it's definitely a work shirt. So yeah. It's time to say goodbye. This I just put aside. This is a Gap pink button down. I don't know if this even fits me anymore. It's a size small and I'm generally a medium in tops. I mean, I guess it does still fit. I feel like I always see people like throw things like this on over a bathing suit and it looks cute, but I feel like it's cuter if it's more oversized. Yeah, it's just a little bit too small. So it's okay. Pass it on to someone else. Other thing, this is like a little cardigan from Zara. It like ties right here, which I think is really cute. However, it's that material that's just so cheap and almost itchy that I just never wanted to reach for it. So I'll get rid of that. It's like a really long, really comfy cardigan. Oh, I don't want to get rid of my things. Yeah, I just looked in the mirror. I'm gonna get rid of it because even look at it just folded up like this, how much space it takes up. So yeah, no, I need that real estate in this apartment. This I actually bought on Amazon. I feel like it's cute, but it's just a little bit too loud over the top, I think, for me, with like the gold thread and everything. This top I've had forever. However, it's just, I don't know, the shape of it's too boxy and it's not flattering on me. This is cute, but again, it's just itchy. I'm just trying to move on to only sweaters that have a non-itchy fabric. This one, although it's Saison and I love it so much, it unfortunately shrunk in the wash, and so it's just a lot smaller now. So I'm sure that it'll fit someone else that is smaller than me. This is not itchy at all. It's actually a very comfortable material, but I just never wore it, I don't think, this entire winter. So it's just not fitting. Wow, this is a good start already. All right, it's time to get the trash bags out because I am running out of bags to put my clothes in.
Yeah, I got what you need. Under the night sky, I want your eyes all on me. Don't tell me lies now. I always get mine. Don't play with me. Do you want it? Can't feel me.
Okay, so done going through the dresses section. I actually did find two to sell. So they're both Love Shack Fancy. I just haven't worn them, but when I bought them I thought I really liked it. This, I just haven't had a single place to wear this. I think it's really pretty and cute. There's been nowhere to wear it. If anyone thinks of a place that I could wear it, let me know in the comments. And then this is a nightgown. It's actually, I think it's a size extra large. It's way too big for me. I've never worn it as a nightgown. But I did, I think, wear it once as like a skirt with the top over it, because I just think that the fabric is so pretty and like silky and pink and just such a gorgeous fabric. But yeah, I just I have other, like, you know, pink skirts that I could wear. So I'll sell those 2 Love Shack fancy dresses. I do have a maybe pile, and the maybe pile is full of like more fun dresses, like this for example, which is also Love Shack fancy. I wore this on my 30th birthday, and it was just like a very fun, like, it reminded me of 13 going on 30 vibes. There is a little stain on it on the front here. Yeah, I feel like since I have a memory tied to this, it might be harder to get rid of this, so maybe I'll just put this back for now. But I really don't think I'm going to wear that again. Other thing, which I think is easier to part with, is this dress. This is from Self Portrait, and I think it's really cute. Someone actually might like this, I think, since Self Portrait is a nice brand. So maybe I will also try to sell this one. My Poshmark, by the way, I will leave the link in the description box, but it's just my name, Taylor Morello, just like the name of my YouTube channel. Yeah, if you want to buy those dresses, they will be on my Poshmark. And then the last one in this section, oh, this is Needle and Thread. So this is actually a nice brand too. I wore this to look at the cherry blossoms one year, and it's really cute belted, but I think it's had its time with me. So yeah, I will try to sell this one too. And then I did do pretty well when it comes to the dresses that I want to donate. So yeah, some of these are pretty classics. This is also Love Shack fancy right here, but it needs some love because I feel like it's just been washed a bunch of times. But yeah, this is like really well made as well with the lace. It's just really pretty. I'm kind of sad to get rid of it actually, but it's fine. This is like too little girly, it doesn't fit me anymore. This is from my Another Stories. I used to wear this so much in the summer, but I don't know, I feel like it's kind of had its day. I'm done with it. That's kind of cheap. This I'm over. This is Cynthia Rowley actually. I think I bought this off of Rent the Runway. It's really pretty. This is from a little boutique, Zara. Yeah, just things like that. Okay, coats section next. Let's do this. Alright, coats is a smaller section here. I am going to get rid of this one. I tried selling it on Poshmark. No one wanted to buy it. So I will just donate that one. This is like a fuzzy hooded one. I'll donate, and then this is an H&M, meant to look like a wool wrap coat, but it's probably just polyester. I will sell this Love Shack fancy jacket. It's really cute. It's like a tweed neutral tone with these like beautiful gold buttons with the pearl. So yeah, that one will be on my Poshmark. It's time for a quick lunch break. I am in major need of some fuel to keep going through all of my clothes. I have a lot more to do. So, ooh, how do I get these fuzzy things on me? So, I made this big salad. This is gonna be my lunch for the next couple days. So it is kale as the base, and then it has carrots, cauliflower, broccoli, cucumbers, tomatoes, fennel, and then I just made some chicken, which is just resting, and I will put on here as well with some hemp seeds. And then I actually might make a homemade dressing as well to put on this because it's just so good and it's so good to have. So let's do that. Let me get out the blender.
Strikes by my window, hits my chest right in the morning, like a warning. Could have slept here for days. I felt your heartbeat, felt your mouth breathe, but it's not real. We were close to see the sun, but clouds got in our way, and so
lunch break now. That felt so good to take a break. Just honestly, I feel like when you do this, it starts to become so overwhelming after a while and can be really exhausting, even though it doesn't look like that much work. It's just like physical labor, like lifting and doing this and the folding. So anyways, it's good to take a break. I am here in front of my 2 drawers. These are currently my summer season clothes slash some pajamas, I think. Yeah. Slash some like out of season things. Like these are pajamas I only wear for Christmas because they're striped. My like summer pajamas, like little shorts and things like that. And then mostly just other summery skirts and tops. So it's a little bit harder to do this getting rid of because I didn't just, let me do one at a time. I didn't just wear these clothes. It's been like an entire year. So this will be a bit harder, but I'm going to, again, try to be ruthless.
Sometimes I make this life thing harder than it needs to be. Not dead yet, true shit. So why do I worry about what I can't see? I've been stressing about money for my rent, but the money that I spent last night with my friends was worth it. Sometimes I make this life thing harder than it needs to be. So many lives.
It's getting hot in here. I need to open a window. It is such a beautiful day outside, by the way. I just took Janie for a walk after I ate lunch, and I felt like this was like the perfect out for it because it's linen, so it's breathable. This set is from Quince. I showed it actually on a vlog a couple like weeks ago, I think. But yeah, it's like a matching top, like tank top, and then linen pants. They're cropped a little bit on the bottom, but they are so comfortable if you are just like doing errands around the house. You can still wear it outside the house if you want to because it's like, it looks fine. So yeah.
with us tonight, night. Don't let them go to waste. Look into my eyes. It's gonna be right. Tomorrow's gonna be okay. One moment, one shot.
Doing this, I am also just switching over the spring, summer, and the fall, winter clothes. So the fall, winter clothes I keep in the drawers under my bed because it's harder to get to, so it's just, yeah, kind of putting it away until next year. But yeah, I'm so excited that this is happening because I just love the spring, summer season, and I just feel like I get to wear all my favorite clothes. I feel like there's that trend where it's like, I tried to be the sun, but I realized I was the moon. I tried to be the moon, but I realized I was the sun. I love sunny, bright clothing, twirling in a dress, so in skirts, I just love. So yeah, I'm excited to finally bring out all my spring, summer clothes. So in here right now is fall, winter clothes. So I'm going to go through these, choose what I want to keep and get rid of.
Said that you needed me like a cargo, you will carry me. I just hope you know my depth, even though it makes no sense. Sometimes I'm broken, too much of emotions. Sometimes I'm the lightning, don't wanna pick a fight with. I can't help myself. Would you call me if I'm in the dark? I'm calling up 'cause I'm right under the stars. Would you run on me leaving this mark? But baby, I'm the one who's breaking hearts, one who's breaking
finished going through everything. I feel like a huge weight has been lifted off my shoulders. Everything is down here. Let me show you. Okay, so these are all the bags. This is clothes that I am going to sell, but of the clothes that I'm donating, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bags, and then in the corner there on the bottom is dry cleaning, and then on the top is alterations. But 8 bags is so good. This is so much clothing and so much more space that is freeing up in my apartment now. So the Goodwill that's closest to me is closing in an hour, and I just feel like I need more time. I don't need to figure out how I'm going to transfer all of these there by myself. I feel like living in a city, it makes it a little bit more complicated, especially since, I don't know, I feel like if you live in a suburb or just like a town, you can throw everything in the back of your car and then bring it there and unload it, and it's a lot easier. I think what I'm gonna have to do is Uber there and then take the subway back. I hope that if I choose to Uber there, that the Uber can actually come right to the front of my building, because otherwise there's just no possible way I can carry all of this by myself to wherever they decide to park. So yeah, I'll figure that out tomorrow. So have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow. Hello guys, good morning. So it is the next day now. I feel very well rested after yesterday, and I am about to head out to Goodwill. So this is going to be a little bit of a challenge and an adventure, figuring out how I'm going to move all of these bags by myself. I am going away this weekend, or else I would just do it this weekend and have Lyle help me with all the bags. It's also the weekday right now, and he is out of town. So yeah, I'm on my own for this one, but I think I can do it. So I'm gonna go get a cart from downstairs, fill up all the bags on the cart, go down, order an Uber or a Lyft, and then see if I can figure it all out. So let's do it. Okay, so I got everything into my Uber just fine, no problems. However, I did just run into a hiccup, which is that the Goodwill that I'm going to, that's the closest one to me, is on 14th Street. And apparently my Lyft driver just told me, there's also a sign, and I did look it up online, and it's true, that on 14th Street between 3rd and 9th Aves, it's only like trucks, buses, and emergency vehicles from like 6 a.m. to, I don't know, sometime in the evening. So he can't drive down that street. If he does, he would get like a $150 fine. So I understand completely. The problem is that it's like down the street, and there's no possible way that I can carry all of this myself. So I honestly don't know what to do. Either I'm gonna have to be like Superwoman right now and just like carry more weight than I have ever carried, or I need to like leave some here, go back, come back, and just hope that it's not stolen. I really don't know what to do. I'm gonna take my sweatshirt off and see how much I can carry on one arm.
All at once in a dream, we are together. You could call it a vision or a tether. All at once I can see it put back together. You could call it a vision or a tether.
actually wasn't that far down the block. I think once I just realized that he wasn't going to drop me off right in front of it, I was a little bit more worried. But yeah, I brought like most of the bags on my arms except for 2. I carried 6 bags at once. Very heavy bags. Yeah, I just went back and the other 2 were still there, so I brought them in and now it's done. And I got a receipt that I can use for my probably taxes next year. And yeah, so huge weight lifted off my shoulders. But now for the fun part, I'm going to the Container Store. Now that I have all this storage space freed up in my closet, I want to see if I can find some ways I can store my skirts in my closet, because like I was saying at the beginning of the video, if I don't see it, like I can't see it right in front of me, I don't wear it. And I have so many skirts that I'd love and I really want to wear. So I'm gonna see if there's any at the Container Store hangers that are like a clip, or maybe like a clip that's stacked on top of each other that I can hang my skirts. One of my friends actually has those. I went over to her apartment once and I helped her clear out her closet. We like went through all of her clothes one by one and decided what she should keep and get rid of. And I saw that she had those and I'm like, oh, that's such a smart idea. So I'm gonna see if the Container Store has them on my way home. It's actually only about an 8-minute walk and it's such a beautiful day out. So yeah. Apartment now. I looked at so many different types of hangers at the Container Store. They had an entire wall of hanger types, which was really satisfying. The ones that I ended up deciding to go with are these. So I bought 5 of these. I like them because you can hang more than one on each hanger. So if you wanted to just hang one skirt on each, you could get 4, but I was thinking that maybe if the skirts are the same type, that maybe I could swing clipping more on here. We shall see. And I also liked the fact that you can take the metal piece out and swing it out like this if you want to, say, take a closer look at the skirts away from, you know, the other skirts underneath. And I believe that they go back to, yeah, so yeah, it kind of just whatever's easiest. So I'm going to keep this little tag piece on, try to clip my skirts to this and see, since I have all this space now, how it goes hanging them in there, if it achieves what I wanted to accomplish. And then if it's good, I'll take the tags off and yeah, that's it. So I'm just gonna get to pulling out my skirts and clipping them on the hangers.
Stick together and make history. Golden wonderland when we're hand in hand. Our sisterhood turns bad into good. Golden wonderland when we take the stand. Our sisterhood helps the common good. We are touchdown. When all you need is some support, I'll make sure to hold the fort.
Alright, so finally done. I have the skirts hanging in my closet, which I am so happy about. I actually had filled up the 4 and then I realized that I had a 5th one sitting over there, and I was so excited because I still had some skirts left. So yeah, they all fit. And then, as you can probably see by the folded up here, I don't know if you can tell by the rest, I completely reorganized the rest of my closet. So I just made it more seasonal. So for example, I took all of my knitwear and I folded it and put it away in the drawer underneath my bed storage. I also took my coats and I shoved them over to this side for now. I don't know, it just felt like the right side that they needed to be, just flipping around here. So yeah, now it goes coats. Way in the back there are the more like puffer, really wintry ones, and then it goes forward into the more wool coats, which if there is a chilly day I might still need one of those, but it looks like the rest of this week is supposed to be in the 70s and maybe 80s, so even 60s I think is the lowest, so I don't think I will need these. And then some of my like lighter cropped jackets are more towards the front because I might need one of those. And then it goes into my blouses, and then the skirts, and then dresses, cardigans, because I like to throw cardigans over a dress, and then my blazers, and then just a couple things kind of shoved in the back there. And then the top is my pants and trousers, jeans, sweatshirts. These are like linen pants slash like lighter, more summery sweatpants. And then these 3 dresses, which cannot be hung up because they're just too delicate. And yeah, this is my wedding dress, and these are all of my belts. And I have some hats up there. So yeah, I'm really proud of it. Here is how the skirt storage turned out. I did end up finding one hanger that is just one singular one, so I put these 2 skirts on it. And then I have the first one is all of my long skirts. So I ended up hooking more than one on each layer. So the bottom layer here is 2 skirts. It's this brown one and then the black satin. So like these are all 4 of my satin, like silk satin midi skirts. And then I have my linen midi skirts are all together here. And then these are my pleated midi skirts. So I have like 3 lighter colored ones, and then I have this blue one. I should have a pink floral one that I think that's actually in the dirty laundry right now, but I will clip that one to here where the blue one is. Then I have my white skirts. So at the top here I have this like Odd Muse one, and then this Aritzia one, which is a pleated white mini skirt, like a tennis skirt. 2 bubble mini skirts. These 2 like Love Shack fancy fluttery like lace white ones, and then these 2 just like random. And then these are all of my colorful, like more fun skirts. So this is actually, these 2 have like shorts underneath, and they're just like fun and floral, more colorful. Love Shack fancy again, more colorful. And then I kept out like this denim mini skirt, which I was wearing in the fall, but I think it actually is good for the summer too. Little mini pleated one there. And then I ended up using the 5th one for shorts. So I was able to not even just get all my skirts folded here. My summer skirts by the way, because I still have a ton of fall winter skirts that are back under my bed storage. So yeah, my linen shorts, these 2 are Zimmerman, my white shorts, polka dot shorts, and then denim shorts and this pair of pink shorts. So yeah, it all worked out and I am so happy with it. I feel like doing something like this is a lot of work up front, but once it's done, it's the best feeling, and also it makes just getting dressed in the morning so much easier because you have everything laid out in front of you, it's all organized, and because you've just gone through everything, you remember what you have. So yeah, hopefully this was some inspiration to you if you are looking to do the same, and let me know in the comments below if you did. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell, because if you don't do that, then YouTube won't notify you when new videos are live. So check, even if you are already subscribed, if you've hit the bell or not. And yeah, that's it. Hopefully I will see you guys for the next one. All right, bye.